Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got war number 3 of season 49. We're going up against Jug 2, and this is going to be a pretty action-packed war with 3 mini-bosses and a Bullseye boss fight. So first up here, we just have APOC against Weapon X. I'm getting my Horseman ability for Domino. This is actually the first time I've ever had Domino as a Horseman in any game mode, so it'll be interesting. Should be a fairly simple fight. It's rank 6 Weapon X. I only have my APOC at rank 5, but I am running half suicides here, so he has a little bit better damage output. And since I'm only using him for one fight, I'm not going to worry about not throwing specials or anything. I'm going to drop my special 2s, and I was going to just run suicides for the mini-boss fights, but I decided to throw them on early and use it for the first fight. I am just going to take this first fight here, and then I'll come back later. I'm not assigned to take that Doom, which is the next fight on this path, which I do end up taking anyways, but I did not take it in this go-around. I took it next go-around. So my game plan was to basically let his Wrath mode fall off before throwing my special 2s. And then once Wrath mode is going, or is off, just drop my special 2s. My second one should kill him as long as I don't slip up and get hit by an unblockable combo first. I am bleed immune, so I won't take any of that bleed damage. But here, I did throw my special 2 while he had a couple of his rage stacks up, but that's just because I knew they'd fall off before the whole thing played out anyways. And pretty straightforward fight. I lost some health, but it doesn't really matter because that's the only fight I'm using APOC for. And here, I backed out and then came back later, and it did end up taking this Doom just because it was getting late in the war, and I had to go to sleep, and I wasn't going to be able to get on the next day. So I got confirmation from my officers that was fine to take this fight. I jumped in here. I had Horseman Domino with half suicides. I don't have a fight plan for this one, or written up, but basically the fight plan was throw a special 2 and he dies, and see if I can avoid getting hit by his specials. But he didn't throw a special 1 there, which is nice. And I got to my special 2 here. I threw it before he threw his specials. Got 2 crit bleeds, so I'm just holding block there, and he bled out very quickly. So he didn't even get a chance to throw a special attack, a 22-second fight, so pretty easy. I wasn't worried about that fight at all. I've taken Path 8 primarily all of last season, and now this is up a tier from what I was doing last season, but wasn't too worried about it. I did have to move up here, and then I backed out so he could get his Odin pre-fights on, but hop back in. Basically, I want to try to hit him as little as possible while he's stunned, because he has whatever the node is called, One Eye Open, where all the damage that he takes while stunned is reflected to me. So basically hit him as little as possible while stunned. I did only put 1 point in whichever mastery it is that increases your stun debuff duration. So he won't be stunned for very long anyways, especially if he's running Limber. I threw on my mutant power boosts here, and I'm not going to be using any gray boosts until the boss fight. But I thought about using a Wags on this fight. I didn't really think it was a good idea, though, because Wags stuns last longer than what's it called? Than my parries, I guess, basically. Here, I got an intercept right there just to get his reverb on cooldown while he has low power. So the reverberation damage isn't too much. That special 2 crit, I got pushed straight up to a special 3. I dropped my special 3 here. I knew he wasn't going to be at a special 3 himself. I kind of figured it would kill. It did not. but he died to the next tick of bleed damage, which was 9,000 damage from that tick of bleed. So that fight went super well. Hazard Shift Killmonger was a super big issue early on in the first season of this meta, but there's so many better, not even better counters, but so many counters that are known of now. So here, I am going to use a Wags here, just so my parry stuns last long enough to hit him, because otherwise they aren't really long enough without running that stun mastery. But I'm going to pop on a Wags and jump in this fight. My fight plan was there a second ago. Basically, just don't throw specials while I have power stings up. So, go in here. I didn't bother healing. I don't have a lot of health missing, and I figure I'll probably top up from both my bleed from the suicides and from power stings, so I didn't figure it was too big of a deal. I can eat a lot of hits from Nick Fury here without having to worry about dying, because I'm completely bleed immune, basically. But there, I give him a quick little tap after his heavy just to let him know I'm here. I did get parried going back in after his special 2 there, which is super weird. But that pushed me straight to a special 3. I did throw my special 3 here, even with a power sting on me. I wasn't too worried about it. I figured it might do 10% damage, but he'd be basically dead after the special 3 anyways, which it didn't do as much damage as I expected, but I got a crit bleed on it. It's doing good damage. And then I throw my special 2 here. First hit whiffs somehow, but he keeps attacking into me, and he goes down. So, I still have 82% health. I'd probably be safe to take the next fight without healing, but I am going to pop a little potion in just to be safe. It's a Kingpin on the rooted, or not even rooted, but you don't hit them for a while and they root you. So basically my game plan is to build prowess whenever I can, but not to let him get me rooted while I'm building prowesses, so tap him every now and then. And then I did, in my fight plan, I put save for a big special 3. I'm not really sure why I planned on that, because I think I had forgotten that I was running mutant power boosts. But I did not save for a big special 3. I threw a special 1 on accident because I thought I was going to be at a special 2. There, I didn't really mean to push him to a special 2, but now I basically just don't want him to throw a special attack. There, I thought I was going to be at a special 2, so I threw my special 1, which really kind of screwed me over for this. But there, he gets his indestructible. I have Wags on though, so I'm not too worried about it. The root actually failed there because he was unlucky, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I throw my special 2 here. He's got a couple of % health left. He's going to go down one way or the other, and he does. So, another super easy fight. Domino with Horseman is more powerful than I thought she would be. I didn't realize just how powerful the Horseman ability was. I don't think I've really ever used anyone as a Horseman, if I'm being honest. I just pulled 6-star, what's his name? APOC, like a few weeks ago. He was one of my few missing 6-stars, and I did just get a hold of him. So now I can actually get Horseman in war. Here, I basically just want to build some prowesses early on and then go wild. I don't want to stun because until I have 3 of my debuffs, or of my prowesses up, he can purify them and gain a bunch of power from it. But here, I want to hit him as much as possible while in bleed stance, even though I'm pretty sure I said I would not hit him in bleed stance in my fight plan. But I didn't realize that I was going to be 100% bleed resistant. So I did hit him quite a bit, got a bunch of power from that. That fight was also just maybe 30 or 40 seconds. And then moving up here to this Bullseye. This Bullseye is, I fought this exact same Bullseye, well, same rank, same awakening, and same, almost the exact same health pool, actually. I think maybe they're like 30 health points different And with a basically 900,000 health pool, that isn't going to make much of a difference. I do throw the Power Start 1 boost on here, though. I had invulnerability last time, and it went just fine, even without a Horseman Domino. So here I am not worried about this fight in the least. So basically, throw special 2s, win the game. That's about all it is. Domino is very good against Bullseye. I do want to get him over a bar of power before throwing my special 2, just so I can get as much power as possible before he gets his dialed in passive or whatever the heck that's called. Here, I did mess this one up just a little bit. I threw a third light attack. If I had thrown a medium there, it probably would have pushed me to a special 2. But I threw a third light attack into him instead of just finishing my combo with a medium. But here, I'm up to another special 2. Basically just want to throw that. I get a good intercept in there. And then drop my special 2. I got double crits, so I'm straight back up to another special 2. I throw that. He dodges back, but then comes right back in for some more, and that hit him. He had 1% health left, so I just threw it. I didn't really care if he blocked it or anything because he was going to be going down one way or the other. But yeah, it was like a 54-second fight. We did end up winning this fight. Good war to Jug 2. We ended up losing 8 attack bonuses. Battle Group 3 didn't die a single time this war, so huge shout out to Battle Group 3. But I did end up clinching an MVP spot. Shout out to our other 2 MVPs this war, though. And that will be it for this one. But I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.